then let's get to... I just need to access the thing and open it gently. So maybe if we can... Flask up. Cask. Would this wine be good that's been sitting outside? Don't they usually... You know, we don't ask any questions. You know? There you go, Kate. Sorry about that, Kate. I need a drink. Move it. There you go. Wine? I was hoping for something stronger. I'm sorry, it's all I could get. Oh well, if there's nothing else. Damn it. Did it not suit your taste? Are you kidding? It's delicious. Where did this wine come from? One of the casks at the entrance of the tavern. Good to know. I'll keep a glass. Now I know where to get supplies. All right, Mr. Moore. I'll tell you everything I know about that woman with your friend. She's none other than Beatrice Shaw. Oh, Beatrice. Beatrice Shaw, the medium. Exactly. Beatrice Shaw is quite the celebrity. All of London knows her, except that barman, apparently. But he's an idiot. Doesn't know a thing. Beatrice Shaw. That lady gives me the creeps. She talks to the dead. Did you know that? She's so popular, it said that the late Queen talked to her. She wanted to communicate with her father, the Duke of Kent, in the afterlife. These things made my skin crawl. Beatrice Shaw. What was the professor doing with her? He hates all those charlatans. Ask her yourself. She's got a show at the Westmore Theatre. We're going to the Westmore Theatre. Think we'll be on my way. Thanks very much for your help, Escape. Hope to see you here more often, Mr. Moore. With money, of course. You know what I mean? Certainly. Next time I'll treat you to another drink. Mr. Moore doesn't quite know what I mean. It's a pity. Pity? That's a pity. No. Alright. Get out of here and go to the Westmore Theatre, which is this one. Okay. I think the... Let's see... Poster? Statements by supposed scientists supporting Beatrice Shaw's psychic abilities. I don't know any of them. They're probably false names. Beatrice Shaw's phantasmagoria. Witness the incredible. Alright. Is that it? The scientific community would take supernatural matters seriously if it wasn't for these frivolous spectacles. Good. Oh, man. Excuse me, sir. I would like to see Miss Shaw. Afraid that's not possible, sir. The performance is about to end, and all tickets for the next show are already sold out. I don't think I've made myself clear. I'm not interested in this show. I want to speak to her. Miss Shaw doesn't talk to the press. I'm not a journalist. I'm an admirer, not exactly. No matter who you are, Miss Shaw does not speak with anyone. You urgently need to speak to Miss Shaw. I'll tell you again, sir, she does not speak with anyone, especially not with strangers. She's a private person. Can you tell her that Patrick Moore wants to speak with her? Who is Patrick Moore? You? Yes. I'm sorry to say that I have no contact with her. I'm only in charge of ensuring that no one tries to enter the theatre once the show has started. Does she really speak with the dead? Oh yes, her psychic powers allow her to communicate with the departed. Chilling is fascinating. Do you really believe she has power? Well known throughout London that she does. Just because everyone believes it doesn't mean it's true. Well, so that is your opinion. I'll have you know that she was summoned by Queen Victoria. And rumor has it, our sovereign was quite pleased with the encounter. Tell me, do you think the Queen was duped, as you suspect? And he's suggesting that the Queen is not intelligent enough to detect a hoax, so stand for you besmirching the crown in such a manner, sir. I've said nothing about the Queen. You are the one inferring it all. If all the claims of Shaw were true, it would be a great step forward in science, but unfortunately that's not the case. Several scientists have certified Miss Shaw's psychic powers. Who has? You find statements from several of them on that poster to the left. Seems Miss Shaw knows how to advertise. Advertise. What? Advertise? As it likewise seems that certain scientists have no qualms about selling their dignity. Alright. Alright, where can I find him? No, I wasn't serious, sir. I suppose it would be more productive to speak directly with him than to keep going in circles with you. I mean, no offense. I can tell you where he is right now. Miss Wester, Bass Headquarters, the British Association of Supernatural Studies. Address is on the corner. Fell in the puddle. Apologies for my clumsy, sir. I'll just... No, that's not quite alright. Apologize again for my clumsiness. You can keep the matchbox if you like. Alright. I'll go to the headquarters, but thanks for the matchbox. I guess. Alright. You're correct. Hope you have luck. Good afternoon. Bass. Let's go to Bass. Good morning, gentlemen. Inform the members of the association that I would gladly have remained for the session, Carson. However, I have pressing matters to attend to. As you wish, sir. Anything else you require, Doctor? That'll be all, Carson. Please proceed to the salon. Don't worry about me. Have a pleasant afternoon, Dr. Stone. Until tomorrow, Carson. It wasn't exactly like that. The editor of the Gazette, the Society for Psychic Research in London, commissioned us to write an article about the role of the bass. I regret that we prioritized honesty over moderation. The language employed in that article was defamatory. If it is of any consolation, we should not have signed that article. It was not an intention to antagonize you. Excuses. Allow me to cite verbatim. Any purported witness with a minimally incoherent tale could pass through the scant filters of the bass and augment his causistic archive. Indeed, however, the Bass proudly presents an extensive catalogue of visual material which does not substantiate the existence of an afterlife, but rather illuminates the naivety of its members. We made a mockery of us in the eyes of the public. We have endured enough of deniers of spiritualism and as skeptical journalists. Goodness me, you appear to be aligned with them. However, it is of no consequence. You know what? You are contemplating legal recourse against you both for defamation. But after Professor Ward's scandal, I expect it will not be necessary. The credibility of both Nelson Ward and yourself is now in tatters. I am unsure of your purpose in coming here, but I hope you receive the reception you rightly deserve. That is, to be kicked out of here. Good afternoon. In. Okay. Oh. Carson, how may I assist you? My name is Patrick Bourne. Is Mr. Westmore present? Yes, sir. May I speak with him? He is occupied at the moment. The members of the association will soon begin a seance. Mr. Westmore will lead it. May I enter the salon? Only members of the British Association of Supernatural Studies are allowed in the salon. I'm a member of the No, you're not, sir. Please tell him Professor Moore would like to speak with him. Must be done carefully. Please return later once the session is over. How long would it last? I could not say. Some have taken 20 minutes and others 5 hours. Indeed, sir. How can I become a member? The recommendation of another member, sir. Thank you for your help. Read the latest issue of the Association's newsletter before it was pressed. It wouldn't be troublesome if I missed a typo. The least of the problems in the Association's newsletter. I beg your pardon, nothing. Alright. Photographs of all members who belong to Bass. Motto. Veracity of the phenomenon is based on the accounts of the witnesses. Depictions of both the 9th century peasants and the Three Musketeers are included in its catalogue of casuistry. Okay. This photograph is of a man with a ghost. Not even a ghost. Not even a human person. It's a scale lithograph of Gustave Doré St. John. Disgraceful. Copy of the book Treatise on Primordial Fear, the myth and invention. Association displays as if it was real. See the Tower Bridge, the bustling port, activity of the Thames. Emblem of the Bass. The Latin phrase would translate as in search of truth. Dozens of number 17 issue of the British Association's newsletters. Contains article, what a waste of paper. Would have been better use. Gentlemen, is everything alright, Carson? You called? No one has called for you. I thought I heard. My apologies for the interruption. How do I get in? This large painting. I'll get rid of it, but first I'll store my photograph on top of Professor Ward's character. Oh. Okay. So if we do this and do this. Excuse me, what are your intentions? Me? Nothing. Please respect this institution. Can't do this again, can we? Again. The gentleman called. Not now, Carson. The seance is about to begin. Do not interrupt us again. My apologies. Admiring the photograph, sir. I was looking for myself in them. There I am, third from the left in the third row. What? Let me see. Indeed, it is you. Alistair Ainsworth. How peculiar. I could have sworn... All your name being Patrick Moore, and that you were not a member of this association. Alistair... Patrick Ainsworth Moore. That is my full name. And naturally, I am a member. May I enter the salon now, Carson? Yes, I suppose yes. Thank you very much. You can return to your duties. Alrighty. Oh, seance time. We light the path through the veil. Follow the path to the light and make contact with us. Ludwig van Beethoven, honor us with your presence. Ludwig is probably like a little busy. Beethoven was deaf, Westmore. Do you think he'll hear us from the beyond? Oh, Ludwig van Beethoven, we beseech you to tear the veil that separates our realities. Pierce the darkness, making your way through the thin veil between life and death. Reveal yourself. If you wish to communicate with the world of the living, show yourself. If, on the other hand, you do not wish to be disturbed, delight us with your music, and we will cease the invocation. Oh, Ludwig van Beethoven, we beseech you to tear the veil that separates our realities. Pierce the darkness. Okay. He'll be upset if I interrupt this session. I hope this won't take too long. Percy. Peter Green, Clive. That's it. Delight us with your music and we will cease the invocation. Oh, Ludwig van Beethoven, we beseech you to tear the veil that separates our realities. Pierce the darkness, making the way through the thin line between life and death. Reveal yourself. Pierce the veil. You wish to communicate with the world of the living, show yourself. Oh, did I do something? Prototype metaphysics. Show yourself. Don't have anything to interrupt this seance, I think. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to... What other places could we go? The pub didn't have anybody, but it's drunk. There's nobody here. We haven't gone here yet. We want to save that. And we can't go there yet. Cannot remember. Oh. Oh. You're doing something. Inventing a new musical genre, Mr. Collins. I would settle for producing a single musical note, Professor Moore. This is a disaster. The Christmas concert is approaching. I can't even play the flute properly. I don't have the strength to blow. I'm out of breath. Are you alright, son? I don't know what's happening to me. Too much exhaustion, I suppose. Exams, thesis, the concert. The more I think about them, the more I feel a tightness in my chest. Try to relax, Collins. You're far too young to have a heart attack. Feeling any better, Collins? No, Professor Moore. It's like I'm short of breath. Try to relax. Is that even possible? Exams are coming up. What? Oh, he's the one who had anxiety. What do you mean? You have all the symptoms of an anxiety attack. Take this. This person can help you. A loony doctor, a psychologist. A loony doctor. No, a psychologist. A loony doctor. You have told us about Freud. What if he tells me I'm a victim of frustrated sexuality? We're in England, son, the birthplace of sexual frustration. But yours is just simply stress from overwork. Trust me and seek the help of a specialist. After the session, you'll blow that flute so hard that the string musicians will have to make a superhuman effort just to be heard. I'll listen to you, Professor, and I'll go now. Would you mind holding on to the flute for me? Of course. Here we go. Alright. I have to pay attention to these because we're picking up so many items. Sometimes it's just very confusing. Show yourself. You hit the right notes of the Fifth Symphony. Oh! The spirit of Ludwig van Beethoven has manifested itself, and if his desire is not to be so disturbed, so be it. Let us thank him for his kindness and consider this session closed. The lights may now be turned on. Carson? Success, gentlemen, isn't it? A success. Certainly, Westmore. The very Beethoven himself. The pity he wasn't very receptive. So if it's all right with you, we could take a break and try again later. Sounds good to me. I second that motion. It'll be a long wait, but it'll be worth it. So be it. Okay, let's see what's here. We got P. Percy, Westmore, Peter, a mirror, exit, handles, a radiator, alright, library. Let's start from the right to the left. The infamous Borton Castle of Goldrovia. Spirit of the necromancer, Gorbek, is said to be held in a painting within the castle. Yeah, sure. Actually, no, let's start from left to right. That's what I wanted to do. I do several scientific essays on preternatural topics. Although the library is mostly stocked with gothic horror novels. Outdated attire, the appearance of a university professor. I would say you are Professor Moore. But Professor Moore would be too ashamed to come to this institution after what he wrote about us, so you must not be he. Sorry to disappoint you, but I am Professor Moore. I've come to ask Mr. Westmore a favor. I hope he doesn't grant it. Good afternoon. Manufactured by the American Radiator Company, the heat it gives off makes it hard for me to go out in the cold, foggy streets of London. I am going to do this. I'll leave the match on the radiator for a while. Hopefully the moisture in it will evaporate. Oh, that's cool. I think it's ready now. Oh, incredible. Okay. Candles? They're scented candles. Make spiritual energies manifest more intensely. Who made such a claim? Don't you know? You should read more. Who are you? You know that if one stares into the mirror for half an hour, your face seems familiar. You are Professor Moore. You should not be here. The salon is for private use of BAS members. We make exceptions from time to time, but this is not for those who seek to denigrate this association. I come in peace. Are you here to admit that your words about this prestigious association were out of line? No. It was not my intention to cast doubt on the activities, but it would not be honest of me to say if I regretted it. Your honesty is commendable, but your article was out of place. Well, it was not me who published that. Beyond is a bureaucratic limbo filled with administrative buildings for the deceased. As a hypothesis. Although I'm surprised you have the audacity to show yourself here. What brings you, if I may ask? I have some matters to discuss with Mr. Westmore. There, you have it. What did you say about the mirror? Are you aware of Dr. Frank Carroll's discovery? The doctor argues that if you stare into a mirror for 3 or 4 hours, the image it reflects is what you will look like in about a decade. Though I know you will disagree, of course. I would not like to disappoint you, so I would like to agree with that. With Dr. Frank Carroll? No, with you. When you say, I won't agree with what Dr. Carroll claims. Tell him. I need to speak with Mr. Westmore, if you'll excuse me. Gaze is fixed on the mirror. See? New member. Excellent. What's your name, young man? Alistair Cantricle? You can just call me Alistair. You may address me as Mr. Walpole. I believe it's been a pleasure. Likewise, Alistair. Mr. Walpole, I believe you tried to invoke Beethoven. That is correct. I think it was a waste of time. Yes, I could not agree more. I don't care for his music. I would have preferred to summon Mozart. It's been a pleasure. Alright. Likewise, Alistair. Mr. Westmore? Well. I see Carson has lost his watchdog faculties. What brings you here, Professor Moore? I need to enter your theatre. Which one? I own theatres all over London. The Westmore Theatre. Which one? It's quite simple. Buy a ticket and enter. Is that why you came here? I need to talk to Beatrice, sure. It's of vital importance. Oh, Beatrice, she is quite the sensation all over London. I do not take you for an admirer of Miss Shaw. Or do you also want to discredit her as you are tempted to do with us? The personal matter. In that case, wait for her after her second performance tonight. A carriage always awaits her at the rear exit. If you're lucky, you can catch her in a good mood and she might speak to her. Speak to you? I don't have that much time. I think I quite understand what's going on here. You've come to me so you can access her dressing room to meet her, and I don't know what you want to discuss with her, and to tell the truth, I don't care either. Am I correct? Yes. So I'm here. You know something, Professor Moore. We just had a successful seance, so I'm in a good mood. I'll give you what you want. I'd be very grateful. It won't be that easy, Professor Moore. You'll have to earn it. How about a bet? A bet. Never underestimate a good bet. I owe part of my fortune to them. Alright, what's the wager? First of all, let's set the playing field. You know what I'm putting up. I'll grant you access to my theater's dressing rooms for your meeting with Miss Shaw. What's at stake for you? If it's money, forget about money. I'm one of the wealthiest men in England. I would ask you to wager a public apology in a national medium. But I know you're a man of convictions and wouldn't do it, although I won't say no to something of that value. Tell me what you're wagering and I'll explain the bet. Try to stay away from the summoning circle. It still holds spiritual injury that we will need. What do you consider something of value? Something material, of course. I'm not giving him my prototype. I'm not giving him anything. We have to go outside to find it.